The use of curvy linear lines helps to define the girl's face and body. Contour lines help to define her features such as her hat and dark eyes. The shapes are organic as they line a person. The primary color of red is used to lay out the subject of this piece, which is the poppy. Value is evident in the girl's eyes, where she appears to have dark eye bags, perhaps after not getting enough sleep or just naturally having them. There is also shading of value below the girl's hat, where the shadow is reflecting on the background. The hat has such an extreme saturation opposed to the rest of the painting that creates contrast in a focus point. Overall, the colors are warm because of the red hat and slightly yellow background. This painting offers a little bit of texture by the brush strokes used. It is not actual texture because the painting is just on a canvas, and it is not impasto because there's not the use of thick paint, but it appears to be just implied texture with unique brush strokes. The subject of this painting is a girl who looks like a human poppy flower. I think she is meant to represent a flapper in 1920s or perhaps represent wealth and beauty. This piece offers a lot of unity because the colors flow very well together, and overall the painting seems to flow good. The emphasis is on the girl's hat, as it is the only thing with bright color. Of course the girl is the main focal point, but since she is the whole painting, she has a central point as well. The directional forces and applied lines guide our eyes to hers and to the left of the painting, wondering what she is looking at. I think the title and painting offers contrast because we all know that a corn poppy is a flower, but then the painting is a picture of a girl. This juxtaposes the title. There is almost approximate symmetry, but not quite because it is not similar enough to be considered approximate symmetry. The scale and proportion allows us to see that the girl's head is very small compared to her hat and her eyes. I think the use of formal analysis depends on what time we are looking at it. If someone were to be criticizing this painting during 1919 when it was painted, it would not be considered to be successful because flappers were a very controversial group as they were not seen as traditional women and often frowned upon. Today, some critics might view it as successful in the eyes of formal analysis, whereas others may not. This painting seems to be giving off a social message which is not often appreciated in the formal analysis. Each part enhances the whole painting, however, and the girl really resembles a corn poppy, which is what it was meant for. This painting is very aesthetically pleasing in my opinion, which is favored by formal analysis critics. This painting would definitely not be considered a masterpiece according to the formalist theory, but I also do not think that it would be considered to be unsuccessful. It would just be a neutral painting, according to the formal analysis.